I'm Scott Ford, and this is your 1-minute legal tip of the month. This month's legal tip is on the topic of permanent partial disability benefits. Permanent partial disability is an entitlement to benefits at your weekly compensation rate, and it's determined by looking at the schedule that's in 503 for a certain body part. If you get a rating, say, of 10% to a body part that's scheduled at 175, you'd be eligible for 17 and a half weeks of benefits. In Virginia, the claimant may be eligible for permanent partial disability if they meet the requirements of Virginia Code Section 65.2503. In Virginia, permanency is guided by that statute, and if the claimant can show a functional loss of use to one of the items in the schedule in 503, they may be eligible for permanent partial disability benefits. It's important to know that in Virginia, there's no rating for the back. You may have radiculopathy that results in true functional loss, but strictly speaking, no ratings to the back. If you have one of these claims, my advice would be take a look at that the claimant has evidence of that they've reached maximum medical improvement. Look at the actual rating. If it's not from a treating physician, you may want to closely scrutinize it to make sure that it is appropriate. If it does not look appropriate, I would most certainly talk to the treating physician about the rating and look at a possible IME. Also important to note that if you pay permanency in a lump sum, you get a 4% discount in Virginia. The other thing to be mindful of is that the claimant cannot recover temporary total at the same time as they're receiving permanent partial. They can receive temporary partial at the same time, however, that they're receiving permanent partial. That's your 1-minute legal tip of the month.